Oh, hi.
Oh, wow. Must be nice to be able to get a face on.
So, yeah.
You ready? Is it too soon?
Um,
Sometime.
that money.
Finally go put some mascara on. Can you fit this
I
in
have
there?
some right there if you need it.
Or
Yes.
is that too much?
No, I think we should be fine.
I gotta go
I should
upstairs.
bring some lipstick. So if my lips wear off, I can pop them back on. Oh, you know what? Let me go for one of these. That's too purple. Probably something that matches me. Lip, I don't know. I'm feeling the combo I did, so let me just stick with that, which was a combo of 2 lipsticks. So basically what's happening is I'm gonna go catch the train into town because I need to get some art supplies, and sorry for the exposure. Yeah, I need to get some art supplies, some sketchbooks and things like that. Maybe go to lunch with my little sister. Ooh, maybe I'll hit up one of those like street vendor cars. They have like the rice bowls with the chicken. My nails are so ratchet. I've been trying to pop them off because I've had them on for like 3 weeks and they're just so gross. Look at how nasty that is. They used to be short and now they're way too long, so excuse my hands. So yeah, I'm gonna head into town. I'll try to do a little bit of vlogging if I can. And yeah, should be fine. I might still be a little too self-conscious or conscience. Conscience? Too self-conscious? I don't know how to speak English, really, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, so we're just gonna go upstairs now. And I hope my mom doesn't get mad that we left without cleaning. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I can get back in time to clean, but I doubt it. I don't have time for coffee. Yeah, we gotta go. Alright, I'll be outside when you're ready. Okay. Money. When you wish on a star, baby girl, here you are. I don't mind. Yeah, so my outfit, I would try to show you a whole view, but I didn't have white pants. If I had white pants, I feel like this outfit would be so much cuter, but I don't. So we're doing black pants with a white cami and this cute little sheer blouse, which is probably a cover-up, but I'm not using it as such. And then just a little white handbag to go with my white sandals. Yeah, I need to get myself some white pants. I don't know why I don't have any. I always put outfits together and then I'm like, if I had white pants, this would be perfect. And I never have white pants. So yeah, so I'm going to get some art supplies so that I can work on my comic book. Sorry about that. I'm going to get some art supplies so I can work on my comic book. And, because I need a certain grade of paper because I use markers and the markers bleed through right now. So I want to get that taken care of so I can start working on my comic book finally, once and for all. I was finally working on it last night and it was awesome because there was no resistance and I was just flowing like back in the old days, you know, it was just coming out of me, and I'm very happy about that and excited because it's like, I don't know, it's been a long time, you know, and I used to draw a comic every single day, like it was my job growing up. It was weird, like I just had to do it. I would make myself do it, and just all day, every second I got, I was working on my comic books. So I lost that, you know, and being an adult, being a kid growing up, it's like I lost that passion for it and that drive and that motivation where it's like this, to take it serious, this is my job, you know. Like I used to tell myself that as a kid, even as a kid, you know. And it's something, I started drawing comic books when I was in 3rd grade, so to have that all the way until high school and then to lose it is so sad. Like I had more drive as a kid than I do now. So that's why I'm very glad that I'm getting back into it. I don't want to jinx myself. It's going to be a long process. And I've been working on my comic books on and off for the last couple of years, trying different medias, different ways of production. Because how I used to draw growing up would be on loose leaf paper with the lines, and so all my comic books have lines through them. So I really want to give it a more professional look, more of an illustrator's look, you know, make it look like a real comic book. So that's why it's hard for me to get back in the game, and it was hard for me to get back in the game because I was so used to working with the lined paper, and it made things easier. It made making the boxes easier. And I don't want to have to go and scan every sheet of paper I have and then work on it digitally, because I'm not huge into doing digital art. I know it's really fast and super efficient, but I don't have the passion for it like I do with actual pen and paper. So the marker and the paper works really well for me. I like that a lot. And actually the last comic book I worked on before I left my parents' house was in marker with paper. So so I'm gonna go today and try to get a black spiral bound sketchbook that has thick paper or multimedia paper that's thick enough so that my markers won't bleed through the other side. Alright, I guess we're ready to go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh yeah, selfie stick. Hi. So, I got back from the city, I got everything that I needed to get. What in the world is on me right now? Is that a bug bite? Oh my god, I don't know what that is, but anyways. So right now I need to clean my room. It is a mess. Do you see this? It's such a mess, and I'm so tired. Like I just wanted to sleep since I got in from town and I haven't gotten a chance to. I went for like a semi-quick dip, that's why I'm in my bathing suit. But mostly I kind of just like, I got home and I sat on the floaty and I read my book for like an hour and then took like a mini nap by the pool, and then I tried to come in my room to nap, but then people came in and I was talking to my family and doing stuff, and I basically need to wake up and, oh hi, here I am. I need to wake up and start cleaning my room, or I need to start cleaning my room because I haven't even slept, so I don't know why I just said wake up. It just goes to show how tired I am, but I mostly have been laying in bed watching YouTube videos, procrastinating on the fact that I need to clean. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So this was like all my clothes from Maine right here, and I'm basically just in the process of putting everything away and, you know, making everything neat and organized the way that it should be. So, I hope that you guys found my last video interesting or full of information, or maybe opened up your mind a little bit, but I don't know, I was just speaking from the heart. And so yeah, so I hope you don't think I'm too much of a crazy cuckoo lady, but like I said, you know, I'm trying to just be myself in these videos. I don't want to feel like I need to hold anything back or censor myself in any way. So it is what it is, you know what I mean? You guys have to either take it or leave it, I guess. But it's really hot in here, and I want to turn the fan on, but then if I turn the fan on, you won't be able to hear me, so these are the sacrifices I have to make. Yeah, so alright, here's the deal. I'm living in my parents' sunroom right now, which is basically an outdoor space, hence the wicker furniture. Oh, hi. Do you want to be in my video? Are you sure? That was my mom. So basically I've been sleeping on an air mattress, and yeah, so this is an outdoor space. So yesterday when I was in here working on my comic book or whatever, during the day, a freaking chipmunk was running all over my room. So I chased him out, thank God. And then last night, I tried to sleep, and there was a mouse in my room. And I know my room is messy right now, but I've been trying to keep it clean, and I've been trying not to eat in here or leave food in here, because there's like a big forest right across the street, and so mice can get in super easily. And so they're not in the house. They've never seen any mice in the house, but definitely there's like a way that they're getting in here, because I had a chipmunk in here and then I had a mouse. So with that said, I'm cringing. I am trying to like super declutter everything, even though I had just decluttered this room. I had it so perfectly clean and neat, and like I loved it. Then I got back from Maine and my clothes has just been sitting out, and all that stuff that you see back there piled up was like neatly stored behind my sofa or behind my chair, and now I have to like find another place to put it, because they like to like, you know, they like piles of stuff to hide in, so I can't really leave it there. So I have to try to figure out a way to put my stuff away so it looks neat and so that it's not out, you know what I mean? Ugh, it's third world problems. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm thinking either I will keep the camera rolling and then do a time lapse of me cleaning the space, or sorry, my chest like is breaking out because I think Aunt Flo is coming in the next couple weeks. So I've been eating like crazy and breaking out like crazy, so that's why I have like this mess going on right here and like on my face. Anyway, so, but at the same time, I don't really want to leave the camera running for too long, because when I upload it, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a quick 360 panoramic view of my messy room, and then I'll come back in about an hour or so, or maybe longer, because I still need to eat dinner. So somewhere between decluttering, cleaning, and eating dinner, sometime after that, I'll come back and show you guys a clean version of this room. Okay, so stay tuned for that. The struggle is real. So I need to fill you guys in on what's happening here. I just cleaned my room, by the way. So before I go on my rant, I guess I'll show you a little 360 of my clean room. Nice and clean. Oh yes. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, 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 Mr. Postman. Ignore those fans down there. Yeah, so here's the status. I ordered some Domino's, and that's what I was waiting for. Then we got our Domino's, and my custom pizza is wrong, and I am like losing it, because earlier today I went to Cheesecake Factory with my little sister, and our pasta came out and it wasn't good at all. Like, it usually is so delicious. And I was like, oh no, like, she was gonna try to like maybe send it back or see if we can get one of them taken off the bill, but I was like, no dude, like, that's embarrassing, like, don't do that. And we didn't do it. And then when I got my Domino's today, it's like I got really frustrated, because I'm like, I'm not gonna eat, this is not gonna be my second meal of the day where I'm not getting my craving satisfied. And like I said, I'm probably PMSing, and I was not having that. So I had to call up Domino's and be like, listen, you done effed up my order and you need to bring me another pizza, because I was this close from getting in that car with that box of pizza and driving down there and like ration. But thankfully the guy finally picked up, because I was on hold for like a good 10 to 15 minutes, and as soon as he picked up, he knew exactly who it was. He said my address, so he knew he done fucked up. So I was like, yeah. And he's like, we'll bring you the pizza right away. He better not fuck up. Oh, excuse me. He better not mess up my order, because I'll take that pizza and throw it at his driver. No, I'm just kidding. I won't take it on the driver. But it's annoying because since I moved back to my parents' house, every time I order Domino's from this place, they always mess up. And like, I used to get this pizza all the time and where I lived, and they never messed up. They always made it good. So it's like this guy, and when I talk to the drivers, I'm like, yeah, like, make sure my order's right. Like, this is like the second or third time, and the drivers have told me, like, oh, it's our manager's terrible. So it's like, he doesn't care, you know? Like, I hate people like that. They just don't care, and they think that just because you order online that they can, like, mess up your order or whatever. Like, no, dude. So right now I'm waiting for pizza, and I'm hungry, but my room is clean, except for those fans and plugs that you see. I still have to figure out something like that, because like I said, I live in a sunroom, so we're trying to make it work here. There's my little bed all made up and clean. So I wanted to show you guys what I got in town today. Where's my special rock? Let me show you my special little rock over here. I'm really into crystals and, like, I don't even know what it's called, like, healing things, crystals, and having salt in the room to absorb negative energy, and I guess you can call it, like, energy work or something, but I have this little thing in here filled with salt because salt absorbs negative energy. So, anyways, so I went to the fairy shop in town to see if they had crystals, like healing crystals and stuff, and they didn't, because it's a fairy shop, so really they just have like fairy paraphernalia and stuff. But I did find this one stone that's supposed to absorb negative energy, and it's called the magical egg, or I call it the dragon's egg, because they had like dragons next to it. And it changes color in the palm of your hand based on like your energy, and light emits through it and shines out of it, giving it like a very magical look. So I thought it was really cool, so I picked that up. I only have 2 stones right now. This is my second stone. I'll show you my first stone. My first stone is a rose quartz, a raw piece of rose quartz. And rose quartz is really good for like your heart, for love. It makes you feel very peaceful. There's other properties to it as well, but that's all I could think of off the top of my head. And I love this stone, and it looks really pale right now. Sometimes it looks pale, sometimes it looks really pink. It's weird. I don't know how that works. But I love this, and it just holding it, like, I don't know, I can feel it making me feel better. I'm very sensitive to energy and things like that, so you can call me a weirdo if you want, but like I said, just because we can't see something doesn't mean it's not there. So yeah, so this makes me feel really good and stuff, and it's supposed to bring love, but it hasn't really done that for me. I still live a very lonely life, but it does make me feel better, and when I feel lonely, it makes me feel nice holding it. So I really love this rock, so I wanted to get another one, so I'm glad that I got this guy for it. And actually online, I ordered some malachite, because I heard that malachite is a good protection stone. It protects your energy field from other people's negative vibes coming your way, or just negative energy around you altogether. Because everything is energy. Our thoughts are energy. So if you know, if you're thinking bad about someone, all that bad, I believe all those bad thoughts get sent to that person. And, you know, it's like law of attraction in a way. So it's good to protect yourselves like that. I don't want to get too much into it because I'm not trying to sound like a crazy cuckoo on camera. I'm just going to focus on what I did today. So I got that nice little magic egg. And then I got myself a new sketchbook. I was looking for a multimedia or like a marker paper sketchbook, and that was this in a 10 by 7. But the only thing is that it's got perforated edges, which I don't like because I don't want my pages to tear out. And also, like, the quality of the paper is 138 pounds, which means like it's really good for like watercolor and mixed media, but now I feel like it's drying out my markers when I use it, so it's not like the exact kind that I wanted. And not to mention, the reason why I got such a heavy paper was because when I draw my comic, I draw it in a Sharpie, and I was hoping that I could draw on both sides of the page, but after experimenting with it, I find that you can still see some of the image from one side of the page leak to the other side. And so if I were to draw on both sides, it would just it would just bleed through on either side. And so it kind of defeated the purpose of why I got it in the first place. Because basically what I wanted to do is, here's the original, and this is what it looks like. See, so I do it all in Sharpie. And, yeah, here's another sample page. So you see how it bleeds through on this side? So I was hoping that I'd be able to double up my each page and have, you know, not have to, let's see if I can show you. Not have to have just one side done. I wanted to be able to draw the comic on both sides of the page, but I'm going to have to keep it this way, unfortunately, because I don't want any bleed through. And then my little sister suggested maybe I use a different type of marker. So, I don't know, I might be open to that, but I just like bought all these Sharpies today, hoping that I can get my comic book up and running. And now with this grade paper, it like doesn't feel the same to draw on it. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just keep experimenting with that. Oh, I'm being called. Hold on a second.
They're challenging you to Monopoly again.
Okay.
Oh, sorry for not knocking.
That's okay. I'm just talking smack to my camera. So yeah. So I don't know, like feeling this paper now, this paper, I'm seeing now that it's kind of smooth compared to this paper, which is like really rough. So I don't know. I think I'm just being like complainy. I'll make it work. I don't want to be ungrateful. I feel like so ungrateful for even like calling about the pizza thing and asking for a better pizza, because I don't like to be ungrateful when I get food. Like, food is something we should be thankful for, but at the same time, when you order a custom pizza from Domino's and it costs $24 for one pizza, it's like, you need to get it right. You can't be messing people's orders up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think I'm just PMSing, so I'm super like, So yeah, so I guess I'm being challenged to Monopoly right now, and I should probably go play that. I'm so tired, and my older sister just hit me up and was like, what are you doing after 10 o'clock tonight, because it's Friday? And I'm like, I don't know, like, nothing. So I don't know if she wants to go out and get drinks or do whatever, and like at first I was like up for anything, but I might just end up passing out because I am so exhausted. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about this mixed media paper. I don't know, because if I do use a different marker that's not as like intense as Sharpie, then I might be able to get away with drawing on both sides of the page. So at this point, I'm gonna wait to see, because she has like, I think Prisma markers or Copic markers, one of them, I don't know. I have to experiment to see what I like. I just really enjoyed using Sharpies. That's kind of what I grew up using, so I was afraid to switch it, but I'm trying to get my comic up and running, so I guess I just need to do it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go play Monopoly and hopefully eat some delicious pizza. And if I do, I'm gonna be very happy. But yeah, I guess I'll check in later or something. Bye. Oh man, so Monopoly's done. I ate way too much pizza. I'm like sick to my stomach. It's really late right now. I just got back from picking up my sister from church. She's a good girl. And now I'm just laying in my bed. And my stomach hurts. I have cramps because I ate way too much pizza. And I'm still in my bathing suit. I was kind of thinking of going for a night swim if my family is all set with it. This window right here, you see that window? Is right outside of like a little pond. That's why you always hear water running in the background. But it's like starting to smell funky. Like something in the water. So it's like I'm smelling disgustingness right now. And so I put mouse traps out. And I put peppermint oil all over my room. So now it smells like garbage mixed with peppermint. And I'm so tired. I'm tired, but I want to go night swimming, but I'm too tired to go night swimming. And every time I lay down here with my selfie stick, I end up looking fat on the camera, but whatever. So yeah, so we played Monopoly, and it was the kind that has the credit cards. And I was doing okay, but I feel like eventually over time I probably would end up losing my money because I was getting pretty broke. But I had 2 sets of properties with land on it. And of course, one set was the Baltic and the Mediterranean, which are like the ghetto projects. And then I had all of the green with some houses on there. But, like I said, we didn't even finish playing because it was getting late and I had to go pick up my sister. And,
You care if I chill in here?
oh, chilling here if you don't mind being on my vlog. So, can we figure out what that smell is coming out of my window? Are you okay? You tired?
I'm just annoyed.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's on my ass. It's like, leave me alone, dude.
This is going on camera, so careful what you say. Because I don't edit these. So yeah, I'm just really, really tired. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because there's just nothing going on right now. Unless I go night swimming or look at the stars. But even if I watch the stars, you wouldn't be able to see me or the sky. So I guess I'll just end on this note. And I'll talk to everybody later. Okay, bye.
Did it work?
Yep.
You not record me.
This bitch's
Okay.
iPhone doesn't work with my selfie
Whatever,
stick.
no, I'm not even gonna try to use it. I'm just glad it works. Can I get under your blankets? I'm cold. I won't crop dust.